today, Puppy gets his first bone. Bones are a great treat to give your dog, not just because they are yummy, but also because they keep your dog's gums and teeth healthy, as well as giving them important nutrients. It can also help keep them occupied for hours. It can also help during your puppy's teething phase and can be a stress reliever for your dog. The problem with bones is that it can bring out the worst in your dog. Aggressive behaviours such as guarding, growling, even biting. You want to make sure that you weed out negative behaviours with your dog and encourage positive behaviours. So there are some important steps you can take for when you give your dog their first bone, including remaining with them for the whole time the first time you give them a bone. Start to pat your dog. Start from their tail and work your way closer to their face, as this is going to be a more troublesome area, and then finally work on to actually touching the bone. If your dog becomes aggressive, don't stop, as this is giving in to them. Continue patting them, and if they get too bad, remove the bone from them. If you're worried that your dog might do some damage to you, try holding on to the bone for a while when you first give it to them. This is like saying, "This is my bone, I'm just letting you borrow it." Their growling should start to decrease as they start to see that you aren't stealing their bone unless they do something bad. The reason why you work slowly from their tail up to their face and then touch the bone is because you want to avoid them running off with their bone and hiding. This is bad because you want to be able to take items off your dog when you need to. Say for instance if they pick something strange up in a park that looks a bit dangerous. Having successfully done these steps with a bone, the dog will be more willing to give you the item than to run away with it. Continue doing it until you can safely touch your dog's bones or your ear or anywhere, and they're not going to show you any of those negative behaviours. Okay, now for some important safety tips. Never give your dog cooked bones. These can splinter really easily and that can cause problems. Number 2, be careful about the size and shape of the bones that you're giving your dogs to make sure that they can't be easily swallowed. Due to germs and messiness, we don't allow our dogs to bring the bones inside, and to teach them that behaviour, basically whenever they bring the bone inside, we either take that bone off them or we take the bone and them back outside. It does take some time, but eventually you'll find that your dog won't be bringing their bone inside. You can get special bones from a pet shop, but you can also just go to your local butcher and ask for some dog bones. Another tip is to freeze the bones. This is going to keep them fresher for longer when your dog's chewing them and give them a bit of an extra challenge. It can also make for a great cold treat on hot days. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.